Alright y'all, putting some new ODI lock-on grips on the Stark. These are the universal ones with they only lock on one side. The throttle side still slips over like a normal dirt bike. Got it from Slavin's Racing. There is the info. Hopefully you can read that. If not, I'll link it in the description. And then I'm doing these threaded bar ends that I've never done before. So this might be a disaster. It might not be, but we're gonna find out. Figured I'd give them a shot. I've been using these ODI ones. I have them on my other bike, on my Beta, and I like them. They work really well, and for whatever reason I decided to try these other ones. So we're gonna see if they work, see what we got here. So here we go. I'm gonna cut the old one off here. Actually, I don't even know if I need to cut it off. I may just try to rotate it and slip it off because it rotates pretty easily. We're gonna try to cut it a little bit here. Alright, wasn't too bad. It'll slide right off. So that one's off. That was easy. Throw that in the trash. This is the new lock-on one. These are awesome if you haven't used them, but it's 2024, so most likely most of you have used a lock-on grip at this point. Got my 3mm here. Gonna slide this thing over. Maybe loosen it up a hair. Couple of hairs. Actually, before I do this, we're going to pause for a second and we're going to pull out the angle grinder and we're going to cut the end of this off so that we can put the bar end on. I like having bar ends riding in the woods. They scrape up against the trees and stuff, doesn't mess your grips up. When you drop the bike, it doesn't mess your grips up. So we are going to pause for a minute. I'm gonna get the grinder out and we're gonna cut the end of this thing off. Hopefully about as square as we can cut it. All right, we're gonna tap this on a little ways so I don't have to hold it. Damn, that's tight. Oh, well, I may have just broken it, so that sucks. Shit right there. Motherfucker. Alright, well, that sucks ass. So, looks like that is supposed to lock over like that. And it looks like I broke it. So, we're gonna see if we can fix it and make it work. Okay, so I think I fixed it. Took the screw out, jammed a screwdriver in there like that to spread it apart. And when you do that, you can put it back on the plastic tube. So hopefully that's fixed it and it's not gonna come off of there. I don't think it will. Now I just put my screw back in. Like that. And hopefully we're good to go. And I'm going to attempt to spread that thing out some more. Good thing I don't care about the end of it because I already broke that. So I didn't have a problem putting the data. So I know with the start thing, probably doesn't help with the handlebars and the end, but it is what it is now. So I'm going to get that on there. And like I said, use a screwdriver here. I'm going to take that screw back out because I know we have it in there right now. That way I don't lose it. Spread this guy apart. Well, did it again. That sucks. How the hell are we supposed to put this on here? There we go. Okay, so we're going to do it like that. We're going to leave it like that. We're going to put our tube on here, which fits real damn tight. I don't know if I can like that. I don't even know if this is going to fit on here, guys. This is not. Wow. I need to go, but. Okay. Alright, that's mostly on. Alright, so now we're going to take our angle grinder here. And we're going to cut this off as close to the end as we possibly can. Hopefully, you don't see that. I realize this is kind of the opposite of the point of putting a grip on. You don't want to have to lubricate a grip because you don't want it to move, but I don't really know what else to do. This thing is super tight. So we're going to see what happens here. Definitely easier. Now, let's see if we can line it up and get it pushed on there. This sucks. Got one. Oh, it came off. All right, got it on there. Okay, so now we'll slide it all the way on and get it where I want it. That looks pretty good right there. So make sure that's on there tight up against the, yeah, okay. Put our screw back in, we're good to go. That was a fight. I can't believe it was that hard to put what's supposed to be an easy grip to put on. Make sure I don't cross thread this and really screw this thing up. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's solid. All right, cool. We're good to go there. All right, next part. Hopefully this is not as bad. All right, so we're gonna thread this guy in here, like so. Hopefully you guys can even see that. I haven't been doing all this for nothing. Okay. All right, so gotta tap the bar end here. That there. So I don't have the right piece to do this, the real right piece, so we're going to do it with vice grips. Hopefully we're not going to screw it up. Alright, a little more of our lube here. Okay. Make sure this thing is good and square. Get to cutting our threads here. And put there. One more. Okay, so there. Rotate both of them. And rotate back to the side. Square both sides together. I'm going to the fence also. See how it goes. I need bounce that for that, so push apart the other. Keep this. Force my way up. Down there. Nice space though. I can see it now. Get the part in there. How close in there? Alright, it's there. Let's see one. Let's see one. We're going to just not doing anything. Oh, this one. Just probably a little better. Alright. Thank you, Mom. Let me see her. We'll do it. Don't know about it. That much bread in there, but as it is. Alright, we're going to be solid. The point here is that we need to get pretty much the end. We're down to the rest of the goal in. Cuts us. But here it is. And there we go. Okay, I've made a conclusion. These things suck. I haven't even got them on yet, but I already don't like them. So don't waste your time. Get the ODI ones. They take 10 seconds to put on and they're real solid. I've had issues with different types of these things coming out before, but these ODI ones have been awesome. They have like the 2 wedges that go in, and this is a pain in the ass. I've been messing with this for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes already, and I'm not attaching a handguard to this. I run these open flags, so I don't really see what the point is. I kind of thought this was going to be easier. I don't know why. These are like $30, and these are like $20, and they take, I don't know, 1/50th of the time to install. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, don't waste your time with these. I'm gonna keep putting them on. We're gonna finish, but right now at 30 minutes into this install, that's where I'm at. All right, so I'm using this to rotate this thing in here. I couldn't figure out for a minute why they gave you some of these pieces, and now I understand that they're on here so that you can, there's no way to turn this insert without this lock nut and this other piece that will push it kind of into the handlebar. So that's what we're doing, is using that to push everything home, basically. So now that that's all the way in, I don't know why it looks so crooked like this. If I'm not doing something wrong, probably am. So now I can back off on this guy here. Promise I have real tools and not just vice grips and adjustable wrenches. There we go. Back off on that. Now, take the whole thing back out. And you got your insert in there. It's relatively flush. Might have to push it in a hair more, but I think that's gonna get it. So we'll see. All right. This goes on like this. This goes in the insert here. Get your 5mm. It's a lot of bolt for a little bitty bar end. I mean, I guess it's going to be solid. there she is. On there. So that's what you got. The ODI grips with these crazy threaded bar ends. So gonna do the other side and we'll probably run it tomorrow and see how we like it. All right, for the other side, throttle side, it's kind of like a regular grip. So I'm going to, because I'm using the bar ends, I'm going to cut this part of it off. I'm taking an old set of handlebars, putting this over it, and we're going to cut it out here. Hopefully without cutting ourselves or screwing something else up. All right, got the old grip here. It's pretty beat, so we're gonna cut it off with a knife. Looks like it's already almost off of there, or starting to come off anyway. Okay, that. Try not to cut into the throttle tube too much. All right, there she is. Now, new one. I think I want it more or less like that. There we go. There's a lot more base with these on. We put air, other stuff. So I've done this before, but not quite like this. So we're gonna see how this works. Work it out. There we go. That's in it. Okay. There we go. Almost. More. Alright. That's it. We'll rotate it a little bit. Kind of like. Not bad. I'm rotate down here, but yeah, that's it. Cool. Alright, now I got the legs in. Check this up, and we're in there. Alright. I lubed up my hole. I lubed up my tap. Here we go. Down here. Ooh, it sucks. See what? Got some here. All right, for all y'all out there like me that don't read directions, I'm gonna save you some time here and some trouble. So I basically had this thing real cockeyed in there when I put it in, and I realized, I looked down and I saw this little tube, and I realized, oh, you can put this tube over here, and then you put your tap in. Dirty, there we go. And that holds your tap in the right spot. It holds your, this thing holds your tap in the right spot so that you don't tap it crooked like I just did, and then I had to go back and fix it. So, pro tip, use this thing from the very beginning, because you can tap this thing crooked, and I just did it. So I think I got it pretty much straightened out now, but anyway, we're going to put this guy on here. tighten this down. Grab. Hopefully, we don't have the same problem here. I don't think I need to use this to put that on. I don't think I can. All right. Make sure to get all our shavings out of there. Thread this guy in here. Okay. Get that guy lined up. Nope. Because I threaded it crooked the first time, it's going to be a bear to get it in here in the right spot. I think that's okay. Alright, she's on there good. Now all we gotta do is put this back where it's supposed to go. I like to give it a little tiny gap there so it moves nice and smooth. There we go. That's it. All right, new grips, new bar ends. Threaded bar ends are a pain in the ass. This will be the last time I do that. I'm gonna go with the ODI ones. The, I forget the real name of them, but they're 1,000 times easier to put on than these. And I got myself some new ODI grip donuts here. Gonna pop those on. And that's it, we're done. That back. All right, that's it.